Okay, more multiplying mixed numbers. So that's 5.nf.6. I can multiply mixed numbers by fractions and mixed numbers. Okay, so your vocabulary today is this big word of. We need to know that in math, if you see the word of, it usually means multiply. So your notes. To multiply mixed numbers, 3 easy steps. Step 1, turn the mixed numbers into improper fractions. Step 2, multiply straight across. Step 3, simplify. All right, example problem. I had 2 3/4 pounds of Skittles. I ate 3/4 of them. How many pounds of Skittles did I eat? Okay, so what I want to do is I want to turn this into an of statement if I can, and if I can, that means multiply. So I had 2 3/4 pounds of Skittles, and I ate 3/4 of them. How many pounds of Skittles did I eat? I ate 3/4 of 2 3/4 pounds of Skittles. Okay, that's what I ate. So to find out what 3/4 of 2 3/4 is, that means you're going to multiply. So that means we're going to do 3/4 times 2 3/4. Okay, because the word of means multiply. Now we're going to go to our steps. If I'm multiplying with a mixed number, I'm going to turn that to an improper fraction first. So I remember that to turn it to an improper fraction, I multiply the 2, the whole number, times the denominator. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 3 is 11, and the denominator is still 4. So 2 3/4 is equal to 11/4. And now I'm going to multiply 3/4 times 11/4. So I'm going to multiply straight across. 3 times 11 is 33. 4 times 4 is 16. So I ate 33/16 pounds of Skittles. When we talk about things like this, it's usually easier to turn that into a mixed number. So how many holes can I make out of 33/16? Well, let's see. One hole is 16/16. Another hole would be another 16/16. 16 plus 16 is 32. So then I still have one more 16th left. So 16 plus 16 plus 1 makes 33/16. Now I'm going to take each of these and write them as a whole number. So that's 2 wholes altogether plus 1/16. So it's 2 1/16. So the example is the answer is I ate 2 1/16 pounds of Skittles. Nice. Healthy. Okay. Other examples. Things you might encounter in your homework. A bag of sugar weighs 2.5 pounds. Regan uses 1 3/4 bags of sugar to make candy. To find the amount of sugar she uses in all, she draws this picture. So that's 2.5 times 1 3/5. Okay. That's pretty confusing when you try to figure out why 2.5 times 1 3/5 is equal to this. But anyway, let's figure out how much sugar she uses in all, and then we'll read our statements and see which ones are true. So she uses 1 3/5 bags, and each bag has 2.5 pounds. I wrote fourths, but I meant fifths. So 1 3/5. She uses 1 3/5 bags, and each of those is 2.5 pounds. So She uses 1 3/5 of 2 1/2. That means we are going to multiply, because of means multiply. If we're going to multiply, we need to turn these into improper fractions. So 1 times 5 is 5, plus 3 is 8. So this is 8/5 times 2 1/2 as an improper fraction. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So we're going to go times 5/2. So 8 times 5 is 40. 5 times 2 is 10. 40 over 10 means 40 divided by 10, which is 4. Another way to look at it is if I simplified those by dividing by 10, that gets rid of the 0, and I get 4 over 1, which still equals 4. So Regan used 4 pounds of candy, or 4 pounds of sugar. Okay, so let's look at our problem statements. In each 2 1/2 pound bag, there are 5 half-pound sections. That's true because look right here. Here's 2 1/2, and there's 2 half-pounds there, 2 half-pounds there, another half-pound there. Great. So each half-pound is 1/5 of the whole bag. Okay, so if that's one bag, if this right, let me try that again. If this right here is one bag, each half-pound is 1/5. Each half-pound would be 1/5. Let's see if I can write that in the small box. Each half-pound would be 1/5 because it takes 5 of those to make the whole bag. That's 3/5, 4/5, 5/5. So that is correct. I would check that box right there. Okay, next. Regan uses a total of 4 pounds because 2 1/2 plus 2 1/2 equals 4. Or 2 1/2 plus 1 1/2. Why would we add 2 1/2 plus 1 1/2? Well, because 2 1/2 is in one bag, and then 3/5 of the second bag is this much, which is 1 1/2. So yes, that's true. Okay, so we've got 2 true statements so far. Let's look at the next one. The number 2 times 2 1/2 pounds is 5 pounds. That is true. So Regan uses 5 pounds in all. Well, I don't know. The number 2 times 2 1/2 is 5 pounds, but she doesn't use 5 pounds. We already figured out she uses 4 pounds, so that is not correct. The last statement, Regan uses a total of 4 pounds. Yes, let's make sure they have the right reason. Because 5 halves plus 3 halves equals 8 halves, and 8 halves makes 4 pounds. That is correct. 3 correct answers. All right. Next and last extra example. An oak tree drops 26 1/2 pounds of acorns each year. Squirrels steal and hide 5/9 of those acorns. How many pounds of acorns do the squirrels hide? Well, they hide 5/9 of the 26 1/2 pounds. So build an expression. I know that of means to multiply, so I'm going to take the 5/9 and put it in the first one. 5/9 of means times, and 26 1/2. So there's our expression. That would figure out how many pounds of acorns the squirrels hide. It's your turn now. Do the quick check. Make sure you show your work. Don't just choose the correct answer. Make sure you show your work. See you soon.